children's ride is in its 9th year this year, and it's going to be June 27th. Starts at Seahawks Stadium, goes on out to Pacific Raceways, and it's going to be hooked up with all Harley drags, and we're expecting about 2,000 riders. This year, we're hoping to be able to give Children's Hospital $250,000. That's kind of our goal for this year. The children's ride is in its 9th year this year, and it's going to be June 27th. Starts at Seahawks Stadium, goes on out to Pacific Raceways, and it's going to be hooked up with all Harley drags, and we're expecting about 2,000 riders this year. We're hoping to be able to give Children's Hospital $250,000. That's kind of our goal for this year.
Once you can't help but come back.
Am I just supposed to wing it?
I don't know.
So you're not shouting out the last
Sorry.
S's and T's?
Heard about it some years ago, came down here. There were probably 700-800 bikes and not very big. I know last year we got probably 1,500, 1,800 bikes, so it's growing every year.
Well, it's for a good cause, and it's a great day for a ride, so we figured we'd do it.
That's a free. Oh, this is. We bought an old house that was trashed and rebuilt it. So when we were about halfway done, the neighbor came over. And he was like, well, I want to buy this place because I want to pick and choose my neighbors. Because we had a bunch of biker trash here before. So I just told him, well, sorry, buddy, you're shit out of luck because here we are.
And we're grandmas and grandpas.
Yeah, and grandmas and grandpas on top of that. Yeah, 4 grandkids.
Yesterday we did the run for the cystic fibrosis, and we do the March of Dimes run every year. Well, I've always had a heart for handicapped children, and I used to work as a clown in the children's hospitals. And in 9 years, I put 180,000 miles on this bike, so I do a lot of riding, yes. Oh yeah, I've been in rides down in Arizona for the Indian Nations. I've been on rides in Colorado and North Dakota. Yeah, other rides like this.
This is the first time, like I've been on this run, so It looks good. It's a beautiful day for it.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.
Like Mike was just saying, when we start all these bikes at once, that's going to be something else. So I'm looking forward to that. I've been riding this. I just bought this about 2 months ago, but I've been riding for about 30 years.
This is my therapy. I don't even own a car anymore. I'm retired and I do missionary work in Japan, and that's all I do is ride a bike.
I didn't ride bike for about 20 years, and I just bought this one a couple months ago and found out the neighbors were doing it. Tom's the neighbor of mine, and decided to go on it.
I rode it in Sturgis last year.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I did.
Well, by golly, that's pretty cool. This is your first run for children's ride?
For this children's ride, yes it is, yeah. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing you guys are doing.
You gonna come back next year?
Absolutely, I'm coming back next year. You're gonna have to close the city to keep me out, so.
Hey, open arms to you, brother.
Hey, I'm having a
Hey,
great
it's
time.
a little cooler than Arizona, though.
Yeah, this is a little cool. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, it's a little chilly.
We're both getting our companies involved and trying to get more bikes out there and to support the charities that are here. It's almost breathtaking, actually. There's a lot of bikes, it's a lot of fun, a lot of great people, and it's a great event. I'm excited to be here.
Two years ago at this event, I should say, Tom Burke and Karina Harn, who, by the way, is a King County District Court judge, So that even with your association with us, they've let you maintain that honorable position? They're generous people. They met and fell in love here 2 years ago at the Children's Ride. And they've been engaged for the past year. And they are sick to death of being asked, when are you going to tie the knot? So this morning, with all of us as witnesses, we are honored to be guests at their wedding ceremony. So I'd like to invite Tom and Karina to come on up here real quick. Along with Judge Gary Udegaard. He's going to perform
Amazing
today's
crowd
ceremony.
this morning. You probably have the most witnesses I've ever seen at a wedding. And I want to tell the two of you as personal friends that it's truly a joy to have been and an honor to have been invited to participate in this morning and to have the opportunity to be witness to the vows you're going to exchange. Well, on to the more serious part of this now. Tom, I ask you now, will you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, and will you promise to love and honor, comfort and keep her, and forsaking all others, keep yourself true unto her?
I do.
And Karina, I ask you now, will you take Tom to be your lawful wedded husband? Will you promise to love and honor and comfort and keep him, and forsaking all others, keep yourself true unto him?
I do.
Tom, I'd like you now to repeat after me.
I, Tom.
Take thee, Karina,
Take me, Karina,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
for better and for worse,
for better and for worse,
for richer and for poorer,
for richer and for poorer,
to comfort and to cherish,
to comfort and to cherish,
in the holy bonds of marriage.
in the holy bonds of marriage.
Karina, would you repeat after me? Tom, I take thee as my husband.
Tom, I take thee as my husband.
I promise to love and honor and obey you. How much do you owe me now, Tom? For better and for worse,
For better and for worse.
for richer and for poorer,
For richer and for poorer.
to comfort and to cherish,
To comfort and to cherish.
in the holy bonds of marriage. Tom, do you have a ring? Would you place the ring on the third finger of Karina's left hand and repeat after me? This ring I give thee,
This ring I give thee,
in token and in pledge
in token and in pledge
of our continuing love and devotion.
of our continuing love and devotion.
Karina, do you have a ring? And would you place it on the third finger of Tom's left hand and repeat after me? This ring I give thee,
This ring I give thee,
in token and in pledge
token and in pledge
of our continuing love and devotion.
of our continuing love and devotion.
Therefore, by the commitment you two have made to one another, by reason of the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I pronounce you husband and wife.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thomas Clark and Karina Horn. Congratulations. All right, in the last bit of business here, we're going to give you the rules of the road. I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for taking part in this event again. It's going to be a record number of riders this year. We're going to raise a record amount of money. When you get to Pacific Raceway, there are opportunities for you to continue to help. There are silent auction items. There'll be a live auction this afternoon. Anytime you see a guild member, there'll probably be a 50-50 today. Anytime you see somebody with a Children's Ride Imagine Guild shirt, make a little donation, because every penny we raise today adds to our total, and it all goes to help Children's Hospital and Regional Medical Center. Every penny we raise stays right here in the state of Washington to help local kids who desperately need our help. You are all angels, and I love every one of you for taking part in this.
though we provide you with an escort and we try to make this as safe as we can, you got to realize that you guys are responsible for your own safety and everything. So take care. Watch out for your neighbor rider there.
This next gentleman is internationally famous. He's an artist beyond all compare. You know Paul Yaffe from his bikes. The Phantom Discovery bike is here today. It's going to lead us on the ride. It'll be on display at ways. So without any further ado, Paul Yaffe, come up here, please. Say hello.
Thank you, Spike. What's up, Seattle? Look what you guys have done. This is awesome. What, almost $200,000 today? That's incredible. And you guys are just out having a great day. You know, how can you go out and have so much fun on your motorcycles and do so much good? Amazing to me. And I'm making a bunch of new friends in Seattle. You guys have been great to me. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really looking forward to riding today. I'm looking forward to watching some racing later. And have any of you guys ever got a chance to see what goes on over at the Children's Hospital and stuff? It's the work they do there is unbelievable. Me and Chad got to go over there Friday and hang out with the kids and bring them some stuff, and just amazing work they do over there. What we're doing here today is, I don't know if you all realize just how much we're helping.
To the great state of Washington and Washington State University. He is a former member of the New England Patriots and, of course, the Seattle Seahawks. And while that relationship may have come to an end, I know Chad's football career is just taking another turn onto a different page. And we're not really sure where he's going to land yet, but we know he'll always be home right here in Seattle and the state of Washington. And we're really proud to have him be a part of this great event for another year. Chad Eaton, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Spike. You know, I really like doing this, and I just want to say thanks to, Pete and Wendy and anyone who invites me back. You know, we went to the hospital on Friday, Paul and I did, and we're having a good time, and, I'm thinking, Paul Yaffe, this guy's going to be some, stuck-up builder from Phoenix. He's going to walk around with a big chip on his shoulder, and he came in and, and he did, that sucker. No, he didn't. No, he was all right, yeah, so we did a good job. But the one thing that really pissed me off is that Paul shows up, and I've said this story before to a couple people. Paul shows up with a bunch of toys. Right. Here I am, 8x10 picture. There you go, kid. Paul shows up, like I said, with toys. Next year, I'm not going to make the same mistake. So what I started doing, I started taping dollar bills to my 8x10s. Going, here you go, kid. Here you go. But hey, listen, honest to God, we do raise a lot of money. You guys do a fantastic job. Congratulations to the bride and groom here will be married today. I can't wait to see that. But I'll tell you what, have fun, drive safe, and do not try to keep up with Yaffe, okay? Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Chad.
You like riding with your dad? Yeah, it's fun. Is this your guys' first run with the Children's Hospital?
No, we've gone before.
Do you do any other runs around the area as well?
Sometimes we'll go up to Mount Vernon.
What's your favorite part of the run?
I haven't been on one before, so.
Very first
one, yep.
What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm really not sure. Probably the drag racing.
Just a great community spirit.
How'd you become involved in Children's?
Oh, just learning about it on the website and from friends. Absolutely, it's a great organization, and we should support the Children's Hospital.
It's going to be an annual event now that we're doing it. So, good cause, a lot of good people. So,
How long have you been riding?
Oh, I've been riding all my life, and I just been riding Japanese bikes. Just bought a Harley a couple years ago, so starting to get into these kind of things. Like when we ride through the I-90 tunnel, and you can hear the bikes roar through there. It's and then of course down at the drag strip, it's fun to watch the Harleys run down there.
In the children's run.
We go to this Beer and Brats there in North Bend, and they had the flyer there, and my boss sponsored us, so I was gonna go anyway, but he paid for it all.
I've had some kind of a bike ever since I was 15, and I'm 71 now. I just bought a new Harley Hog. I wanted a big Harley. I bought that. I'm a retired Seattle firefighter, and I wanted that firefighter issue, so I went and got it. When I saw this come up, well, I wanted to get on it. I believe in helping the kids.
Because it's won Best of Show twice, and I'm hoping it's going to again this time. We'll see. Wish me luck.
Gorgeous day. It's the best rainy day I've ever seen. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, you can always count on the weatherman in Seattle.
To be wrong. This is our first ride. About, what, 2,000 bikes, Breder? Nobody knows what the count was. A lot of fun. Just starting to have a good time. Food is awesome. Very gourmet.
down to races. Good show.
We have Dragonfly shirts, we have Bad Pig shirts, we also sell aftermarket motorcycle parts for Harley Davidson.
A lot of fun, love the people, all the noise, all the power of the Harleys. Good day.
Hi, this is Dan from Global Biker Films, sitting on Paul Yappy's bike, and hopefully if he doesn't come back and kick my ass for sitting on it, I'll be all right.
Volunteer for the Imagine Guild. I assisted and I love it. It's been a great fun time. I don't know. That's why we're here. We're here to support the children and get the kids for Children's Hospital raising funds. Right. You'll be next year? I'll be here next year.
I like to ride Harleys. Came down here to see a friend race, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to do that today. His bike went sits up on him. I don't know if I can say that on camera, but you just did. Love being here. Love being around the people. It was really nice to see all the bikes show up for the kids thing. I thought that was a beautiful thing to see all them people wanting to put out for the kids. That's a great deal, and I'm going to try to be a part of that.
Watching it go off is a big success. I'm on the board of the Imagine Guild, along with helping everybody put this together. And we worked really hard to get to this, and it's really worked out well. Yeah.
How long have you been associated with Imagine?
We've been associated 2 years. We have Docs Foundation is what it's called. It's to find a cure for diabetes. It's Docs is Diabetes on the Cure in Seattle. My nephew's a type 1 diabetic, and we got hooked up with the Imagine Guild last year. They called us and said, hey, how would you guys like to help us? And so we kind of transferred over and helped them put the ride on last year and this year, along with our own event that we do. It's really been a success. We have Children's Hospital gets a portion of the money that is donated for this ride to the Diabetes Foundation Research and Development for a Cure at Children's. So it's great to see everybody turn out and have a great time.
And Dan Haggerty, Grizzly Adams, is going to be with us, and he's going to lead a scavenger hunt out through the Monroe Carnation area, return to the Red Hook Brewery, and raise money for the Cure for Diabetes. And that's what DOC stands for. Diabetes on the Cure in Seattle, DOCS, ride number 5.
Got close to 2,000 bikes parked out here, and we're looking forward to bringing in about $250,000 this year to give to uncompensated care at Children's Hospital. And we're thrilled with the turnout. I think everybody has just been fantastic. All of our sponsors have been incredible. And it turned out to be a great day. The weatherman was wrong again.
Support a good cause.
My fourth children's ride, and just having a great time. And I got my mom riding with me now. She's 93, and she says I have a little hard time walking, but I can still ride. Went to Yakima last weekend, and she had a grin from ear to ear, waving at everybody, just having a super good time.
Was that her first ride then here with Children's?
Yes, it's her first children's ride. But I tell you, she's going through her third childhood. And at 93, she gets away with just about anything she wants.
I just love the whole works. Yeah.
But everybody is so friendly. It's just amazing with all the people that come up there and know her, because down there at the stadium, people were gathered around her just having a ride, this little old lady riding on a Harley. She'll be riding with us next year.
All right.
Yeah.
If
If I have to get a sidecar,
she'll be with us. She's a pretty special gal.
Well, thank you.
Want to know any more about it? Because I'll do anything for charity, Dan. You know that. Oh, it's for charity. It's for charity. We're here for Children's Ride 9. We're at the Pacific Raceway Fairgrounds, and KZOK is proud to be a part of Children's Ride 9 again this year. There is a lot of stuff going on today, but we want to thank a few people that make this happen every year. The Northwest Harley dealers, Eastside Harley Davidson, Downtown Harley Davidson, and Destination Harley in Fife. Come here and say that, Wendy, Bonicello of Children's Ride Imagine Guild. Don't just mouth words from 20 feet. What? Who am I?
Also Northwest Harley Davidson.
Did you finally get him on board? Nicely done. Thank you very much. Our thanks to Northwest Harley Davidson Olympia as well. And Tully's Coffee, they've been a proud sponsor of Children's Ride ever since the very beginning. If you make your way to Pacific Raceway today down in Kent, there's a lot of stuff for you to see and do. The All Harley drags are here. There are things you'll see nowhere else. Paul Yaffe's here, custom bike builder extraordinaire from Phoenix, Arizona. His custom Phantom, Discovery Phantom bike is here. He'll pose for pictures with you. He'll sign autographs. He'll just sit and chat about building bikes with you. He's a great guy who's very accessible. Haven't met a nicer guy in my life. Chad Eaton's here. He's still sober, right? Chad's still sober? Good. So now there's never been a better time to say hi to Chad Eaton than the next 8 or 9 minutes. No, I'm kidding. You can do a lot of things here. We're raising money for Children's Hospital Regional Medical Center through the Imagine Guild. We do it every year. We expect to raise $250,000 today alone. There's a silent auction here with some tremendous items that goes on until 3 o'clock. There's raffle tickets. There's a 50-50 prize. There are vendors everywhere from all over the Northwest. One-of-a-kind stuff and just great people to be around. So if you're anywhere in the area near Kent today, please make your way to Pacific Raceways for the All Harley Drags. Take part in Children's Ride 9. You'll become a part of history, and you'll do a lot of great stuff to help kids. Children's Medical Center and Children's Hospital and Regional Medical Center donates all this money to kids right here in the Northwest. Every penny we raise goes directly to help kids and their families, regardless of their ability to pay their medical bills.
We're coming to you live from
He is awesome. He's a reporter as well, and you wouldn't believe what he has brought to the motorcycle community.
What?
It's a different place because you're here. Thank you. That was nice.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
We're here with Simon at the tail end of the charity ride for Children's Hospital. Was this your first ride with children?
Yeah, it was. It's great.
What did you notice about the reactions from the cars and bystanders on the way up here?
Typical, everybody waving, loving it, wishing they were on the bikes. And I've done this everywhere, so you get kind of used to it.
What was your favorite part about the ride on the way up?
Coming up up the pass and coming over here, going out and, not just downtown, getting out and riding a little bit. It was fun.
Did you get to open it up a little bit?
I slow down before the overpasses and then I get on it for the people. So yeah, I do it. It's fun.
Plan on doing it again next year?
Yeah. I don't know if I'll go in the parade next year. I might just come straight out here. This bike isn't built for that. It'll overheat if I'm going too slow. I got to keep moving.
Did you notice a lot of camaraderie between the riders as opposed to just a regular ride?
Yeah, everybody loves to ride, and we're all brothers. We all go by the same rules. We love it.
That is, I kind of got my mom over there at 93. She rides behind.
I've been doing this for the last 6 years. It's been going on this is its 9th year for Children's Ride. I got involved because I bought a Harley Davidson, and I just started hanging out with the community of riders here in the Northwest. And I was amazed to find out the differences between my perception of motorcycle riders and who these people really are. It's an amazing community of people you can get everything from that guy to that guy, from tattoos to lawyers, people who get in trouble and people who get them out of trouble. They're all here riding bikes, and no matter what they look like on the outside, these people all have hearts of gold. And Children's Hospital and Regional Medical Center is why they do Children's Ride. And we've raised over $1 million over the last 8 years as it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And this year we hope to raise about $250,000 today alone. Well, not today, it's not fair. Today's kind of the culmination of a year's worth of events that we do. The Mariners are involved. This year's Brett Boone did a poster this year. Last year we had Edgar Martinez. Year before that it was Jay Buhner. These guys donate their time and their livelihood to come out and meet people at events and shake hands and sign autographs and pose for this beautiful poster we put out every year. But the Imagine Guild, who I'm lucky to be a member of, they're the volunteers you see at all these events. And they work events year-round for this cause. So, I got involved because the people were so nice, and I could use the karma after the life I've led. And I'm lucky to work at a radio station with KZOK that they know what these people are worth as a customer, but they also know what this cause is worth, it's being involved in. So it's a pleasure for us to do it.
Did you get a chance to ride your own bike?
Oh yeah.
This ride?
Oh yeah. I got a 98 Road King. It's painted like a Milwaukee State Trooper bike, so people pull them away all the time. And yeah, I love being a part of this. And this year we finally got the right weather. So.
What was the best part of this ride?
Best part of this ride this year? This year we had the smoothest ride down. We have about 2,000 bikes that leave Seahawk Stadium in Seattle, and it can be kind of chaotic. This year we had the Washington State Patrol and the Seattle Police Department being our escorts, making sure all the bikes got off the parking lot smoothly and got to here to Pacific Raceway smoothly. And it was just gorgeous weather. The people, as you drive here, you're in this column of bikes as far as you can see in front and back. And every time you go under an underpass, there's people waving flags and kids waving at you. And the ride down here and the people that just say thank you for doing all this for Children's Hospital, that's the best part.
He's not the kind of guy to go out there and just take an easy run, even though with 15 bikes on the ladder here in the first round today, he does have the legal buy. So he can just go out there and take the tree as required under the rules and save the parts and pieces. But I don't think that's what we're going to see here. That vehicle is going to go to low ET, try to ensure him